Hello YouTube, this is MLB Trade Rumors North. I am the voice of Toronto. I wanted to talk today about Game 2 of the World Series. There's a couple of big games yesterday, but I really want to talk about the Yankees versus the Twins. I have a feeling that yesterday the Twins should have won that game. I'm sure a lot of you guys by now have seen the really bad foul ball call that happened in the 11th inning. Joey Mauer was up to the bat, and he hit what is, or was, should have been a ground rule double, down left field. And there's an umpire standing maybe like 10 feet away from left field, and he called it a foul ball. Well, this ball was in at least 2 to 3 feet easily. Should have been a ground rule double. I called the into the Fan 590 today for all you guys in Toronto. Got on the air and was talking for a bit about it. Seemed to raise a lot of interest from some of the viewers, so I hope you guys had a chance to hear about it. Basically what I'm going to do is show you guys the clip so you know what's going on. I'll come back and comment on it.
Fly ball down the left field line. That ball slicing, and it is a foul ball just out of reach of Melky Cabrera. There's some of that opposite field power you've been talking about for Joe Mauer.
Well, a good breaking ball by Marte, and he gets under it just a bit. There's Joe Mauer, and with that slice on the baseball, that was a fair ball, by the way.
Wow.
Fair ball, not even close. Off the tip of the glove in fair territory, and then lands fair.
Wow. So a huge break for the Yankees. Joe Mauer should be at second base.
And we have the extra umpire. He's standing right on it. Ball bounces 3 or 4 inches.
Okay, so as you guys can see, the ball, even the announcer said the ball was fair. This would have put Mauer up to second at this point. There was none out at the time. So you're looking at a runner in scoring position in the 11th inning with the ball game tied 3-3. After Mauer came up, Jason Kubel singled. That would have put Mauer at either third base or scored the run. And right after that, Michael Kudler singled. That would have for sure scored Mauer, giving the Twins a 4-3 lead. I know they got 3 easy outs pretty much after that, but that puts the Twins in still a position to continue the game late in the game. I don't know if that would have made Mark Teixeira any more aggressive at the plate. He did come around in the bottom of the 11th to score the winning home run. In a 7-game series, best of 7, being up 2 games to none is huge. The Yankees are just going to have to win one more game now in order to, win the series. And that looks bad on Minnesota because right now they should be tied, going into a game where I think, the Yankees are probably still going to win the series, but it makes a stronger case for the Twins to come back. Another game I wanted to talk to you guys about was the Boston Angels game. I've said this a lot. I said it to a lot of people for a while now, and I think that in some cases coaching doesn't make the difference. In other cases it does make the difference. You take a team like the Yankees. They've got millions and millions of dollars tied up in their roster. I don't really think that Joe Girardi is that big of an influence on the team. I don't think it's really making that big of a difference. But on the other hand, we take a look at Mike Scioscia, the Angels. Smart manager. This guy knows when to bring in pitchers at the right time and put players in at the right time as well. You're taking a look at the pitching yesterday. The Angels won against Boston. I'm not taking anything away from Terry Francona. He is an awesome manager as well, but it seems like they've kind of switched each other's positions. You're taking a look at Mike Scioscia, and he's just bringing in the right pitchers at the right time, making the right moves, and that's what all these other managers in baseball, I think, are making a huge mistake with. They're keeping in pitchers way too long. For me personally, if I was a manager, as soon as I see someone struggling, especially in an important game like this, a lot of guys say that it ruins the confidence of the pitchers. I really don't give a shit. If you take a look at a team, it's all about the team. It's not about an individual. He's bringing in the right guys at the right time. He's getting the job done. The team's winning. They're going to end up winning the series. A lot of people are asking me who I think's going to win, what predictions I have. Nothing's really changed. I know I'm a little bit late on it because we're 2 games into the each series. I'm going to have to pick LA over St. Louis, even though you see me with the Cards hat on. LA is going to take it. Philly and Colorado right now are tied 1 apiece, but I think that Philly's going to take it. And the Angels are going to take it over Boston. They're up 2 games, and New York is going to take it over the Twins. These haven't changed according to any of the games. This is who I was going to pick. From then going into the second round, I think that LA is going to take it over Philly, and I think that New York is going to take it over the Angels. So we're going to have an NY versus LA finals, LA Dodgers, and I think that New York is going to take it. It's one of those things where the Yankees started off poorly, finished strong. That's very typical for the Yankees. But I think at this point, with the money they've invested, the players, the guys are coming around big. You're looking at Teixeira right now, CC, AJ, Alex Rodriguez. These are all guys they picked up in the last little while that are really making the difference. Derek Jeter's coming around with solid hits. You can't take that away from him. But it's really these guys they're picking up that it's making the big difference for the team. It's really sad, in a way. Like I'm tired of seeing the Yankees win. I'm tired of seeing Boston win. I know they're in the same division as my Jays, but they've got to put a fucking cap. I'm sick of seeing teams coming around just picking up everybody who's big every year, and they're gonna win. And Boston's very smart too. You take a look at when guys are going, designated for assignment, free agents, people letting go from their teams. Boston's coming around and just picking up these guys, letting other guys go who they don't need. They're stacking up their rosters, man. Like, as soon as someone goes, first string goes down, they've got a first stringer who's backup. All these other teams, like, the Jays, for example, I love the guys who are coming off the bench, but they're nothing close to what Boston has coming in. I know the money isn't there, but that's the problem. I think they need to cap so that, you're not having these same teams coming into the playoffs every year. You always get like a fluke team in there, and some of the teams that are spending a lot of money flukishly don't make it anywhere, but, it's time to see some fair baseball. It's a big market. These teams that aren't throwing out the money, they're not getting the respect they need from the fans, and that's what it's really all about. It's a pastime. Everybody, this isn't a business really when it comes to people watching. It's a business to the owners. But to the people watching, this is a pastime. This is to get your mind off, everything else is going on and enjoy the team. It's hard to enjoy a baseball team when, the money's not there and other teams are just having all-star teams. Anyways, those are my predictions. I'll be back, shortly. Hopefully I got some more news for you guys. I'd like to talk about the Ricciardi thing and him being out of Toronto, but we'll save that for another time. Anyways, thanks for looking, guys.